What is up today, guys? I'm Nick, and of course, it's Sunday! This is my Sunday shirt! Okay, so of course, coming at you with my top 10 anticipated movies of this year. The 11 through 20, just some honorable mentions, didn't make it into, so, and then the other 10 are like my top 10, so, here we go. Number 20, Escape Room. I've heard this could be good. I've heard this might be good, and I'm hoping it's good. It's got a good premise. People locked in an escape room, trying to get murdered and stuff. It could be good. Could be good, But I'm pretty sure it's rated PG-13. So basically, it's going to be like Truth or Dare, where it's just like a thriller. The kills suck, even though they kind of look imaginative, but it just goes after the teen demographic, and teens will be like, yeah, this stuff happening, this stuff, and yeah, and wait, and, whatever. Kind of like what Freddy vs. Jason would do, except it was R-rated and actually killed people, in good, clever ways, But yeah, that's why it's down at the bottom. Not really much to give for it, but I do want to see it because it has a good premise to it, and I like horror movies that seem to have a good premise. So, number 19. Anyone that watches this is probably going to be like, what is this kid talking about? Why would he put that so low? But it is Glass. Yeah, didn't even make it into my top 10. Didn't even get close. I wanted to put it at my top 10. In my top 10, but the movie, from what I've heard of the movie, it's not that good. Like, it's wasted potential, but it's not bad, is what I've heard. And the critics' review for a 30%, wow, just wow. M. Night Shyamalan, I mean, I was skeptical of it, and it seems to not be doing good. I mean, fans seem to be loving it. Fans and the actors are saying, like, this is a good movie. I don't see what's wrong with critics. Sort of like the other ones, Now, I have heard that the Glass character, even though the movie's called Glass, the character Price, is barely even in it at all. He's kind of pointless in the movie, and the ending is either going to make or break you, but I'm not so hyped for this film anymore. I still want to see it, but the hype for me has gone down, learning now that it's already out, so, Number 18, a movie that I do really want to see. I don't know why I didn't put up in my number 10, but the New Mutants, an X-Men horror movie. I feel like that's all I have to say to at least get it an honorable mention. I mean, yeah. But but it's down at the bottom here because from the trailer that I saw, that looked awesome. Like, whatever that was going on with the mutants being in a building and, like, they're being tested and scared and, like, sort of like Dream Warriors. Oh my god, so many fans are gonna kill me now. I love Freddy, guys, okay? Sort of like a Dream Warriors type fighting thing, horror movie, which could be really fun. Could be really good. But due to, like, major reshoots and the fact that it was supposed to come out last year, and now there's major reshoots and a bunch of script changes, we could be getting a totally different movie with a totally different cast. So, who knows what we're going to see. But I hope it's the movie that we want to get. So, one movie, and the rest of these are kind of movies that are either coming out or haven't been shown to be coming out. But, 17, Zombieland 2. It's been 10 years since the first one. I mean, Woody Harrelson, Emma Stone, all those characters, all those actors together again for a sequel has to get an honorable mention. Rambo 5, Last Blood. I love the Rambo movies. I bought all of them in a set. I binged watched them all in one day. Whew. Now, I'm a little skeptical on this because Rocky 2 I didn't even think was going to happen, but Rocky 2 I didn't see the movie, but I heard it was pretty good and that it did well for what it was. So I am excited for this movie. I hope it actually does happen. I think there may be a little teaser out for it. I have not seen that around, but I heard people that there's been a lot of stuff going around, commotion, like, oh, this movie's going to be good, it's coming out, blah, blah, blah. And I hope it is, because I liked the first one. The first one was good. I mean, and then the sequels, they went more into, like, 80s action movies. But then I think with, like, 2008's Rambo 4, that one really brought it home. Like, I really enjoyed that one. It was, like, gory as all ghetto, but it was good. And I'm hoping to see where this one will go. Number 15, what the heck am I saying? Glad there are 2 more coming out, although, but not by the same director, you know. MIB International. I love the Men in Black series. I hate Part 2. I love Part 1. Part 3 is probably the best, I think. And this new setting with MIB, where like, I can't think of his name now, but, you know, where Thor, Chris Hemsworth, is working together with, the other Thor actor, Tina Thompson, I think. Yeah, Tina Thompson. But they're going to be working together. They're going to be agents in this movie. It's going to be in England, and I think the story, I have seen the trailer. Trailer's awesome. I love it. And I do think that this story does lend itself to tell other stories around the world, like other networks and, you know, other agents and stuff, and tell different stories in different countries and stuff, and maybe involve more than just aliens. I don't know, you know. But I do think that this would be a really good spin-off, a good story to tell, just show more of this world and build on to it, the mythology and stuff. But yeah, I like that. Number 14, Dark Phoenix. I don't know what to say. It's kind of above the others because I like Marvel movies. I kind of wish I probably should have put it at more lower, but I do want to see this one succeed really badly, because the Dark Phoenix saga is a really good saga in the comic books, and the TV show just about did it justice. They did it really good. And then the movies, X-Men Last Stand, I love you. Like, no, that's not how you do it. But this movie could do it. I think some of the things with Mystique and stuff is off, and I don't like that. I hope that she goes back to being kind of evil-less, even though that'll be kind of typical and kind of... And then I think the stuff with Magneto being evil again, it looks like, and stuff, and I'm tired of that bullcrap. I want this to be good. I don't want it to be canceled. I at least want to see what it's like. So yeah. Number 13, I'm really hyped for this one. Oh my gosh. Jon Favreau's The Lion King. I know it's not a live-action movie. I know it's pretty much CGI. But it's still a CGI movie. But I think it's the closest. I think it's really cool. Even if you change a few things or just keep it the same, I don't think people should hate on this movie. Like, I mean, it's pretty much like... I know it's like, it could be like doing less than the original by just recreating the same stuff and then making it, you know, live action. But I think that's really cool and interesting to do. I think if you have the technology, and if most of the actors that did the original are still around, you could bring them back, do the exact same thing, and maybe fans will still love it. Critics might not like it that much because, you know, you're just telling the same story but just looking different. But I think it lends itself to a good idea, and just... I think you should just do it. I mean, I don't think it's hurting anything. If you like the other one better, that's okay. But I don't think this one will be any worse or any bad at all, really. Might just be a little lacking because, you know, the other one is more enjoyable. But I hope that it's good. I didn't see The Jungle Book, but from what I saw of it, it was good. I liked all the characters and stuff. I liked how they were able to give them expressions and emotions, like in the cartoon movie, animated movie, but yet still bring them to life with a real human, unlike that crappy live-action one that we will never speak of. But I'm hyped to see this. Didn't make it in my top 10, but got very close. Number 12, one that I hope is really going to be good, and of course it has Millie Bobby Brown in it. Godzilla King of the Monsters. This one, I like the Godzilla 2014 reboot. I like it. I think the story is good. I think that it really is stupid because it, it focuses in more on the human characters, not really Godzilla and the fighting. But I think it lends itself to being a good movie, telling a good story, lends itself to a sequel like this in which we will have Godzilla fight King Ghidorah, Radan, and Mothra. And who knows, maybe King Kong will just show up at the end of it. And, I'm really hoping for that movie, King Kong versus Godzilla. I like this expanded universe. I loved Kong Skull Island. I'm hoping that this will go great. It'll be a fun, adventurous movie, just with monsters fighting each other, maybe some human character stuff going on, because I did like the humans from the movie. I'll give the 2014 movie credit for making me like most of the humans. I am upset that you're not bringing back Kick-Ass, because I liked him in that movie, and I liked the character in the movie a little bit. But I get why you're not doing it. He's uninteresting. There's nothing for him. But oh well. But it comes in at number 12. Number 11. A lot of you are going to get mad. But I'm sorry. I had no choice. This movie just doesn't really excite me that much. But it kind of does for any of the other movies. Because, 2018 was a good year for Spider-Man. 2019 could be even better. But yeah, SpiderMan Homecoming, number 11. Did not make it in my top 10, mainly because I'm just not really caring for this one. I know I'm probably going to be biting the dust when the movie comes out because, people have said, oh, well, Spider-Man's in it, he's alive somehow. They'll probably explain that. It is after Infinity War. But Mysterio, I don't care for him. Kind of like with the Vulture. I didn't care for him. Didn't think that Michael Keaton as him would be fun at all, but I was proven wrong there, so I'll probably be proven wrong with Jake Gyllenhaal because he is a good actor, and he's good in stuff, and I haven't seen any of his movies, but I know he's a good actor, so he'll probably be good in it, I know that, but just, I don't care for the villain, I don't care for what's going on, I don't care for the title. Far From Home, you don't have to keep going with the home aesthetic. Go with the new Avenger or something. Ugh. I don't like the title. I don't get why FFH is a good title, Far From Home. Hey Mom, look, I'm going to England. I'm far from home now. I'm British. Okay. But now we move into my actual top 10. And I think I did pretty well with this. Yeah, okay. Number 10, Shazam. This movie is only at number 10 because it looks good, I like it. I love Big, it looks like Big. And it's at my top 10 because it's coming out on my birthday, April 5th. Yes, I am there on my birthday. The day it releases, I am there. Yeah. Number 9, Hellboy. I hate that they're rebooting it. I love Ron Perlman as him, but this looks interesting. This looks good. This looks like a good movie. Looks like a good horror-esque movie, Didn't like that the trailer showed more funniness, because I feel like if you're going for more of an R-rated setting, then just do that. Don't put some funny crap in it. Not everything has to be horror, funny, and all of it combined into one movie. But it does look interesting. It looks really good. You got some good actors going here. The guy from Stranger Things playing him is going to be great, man. Number 8, Captain Marvel. Some of you might not like where that's at, but I think this is going to be a really good movie. Black Panther showed that it could be successful. Now won't you look at it? Captain Marvel will definitely be successful. It's a woman's superhero movie. I loved Wonder Woman. I think there were some flaws with it that people didn't want to admit, but I think it was good. I loved it. I enjoyed it. I think they'll pretty much have sort of the same story with Captain Marvel. I don't know. But it looks good and interesting, and I like it. I'm excited for it. Number 7. You guys might not like where this one's at, but Avengers Endgame. I am hyped for this one. I do want to see it. The only problem I have is I know those Avengers are going to die, and then the other ones are going to come back, and they're going to defeat Thanos. Maybe some other stuff will happen. I do not know. But at this point, I'm not caring for it. I want to go in, I want to see the movie, I want to be like, Aah! You know, and that's it. I want that good time. But yeah, that's number 7. Number 6 is a movie that, for the first one, I didn't think I was going to like, horrible premise, whatever, but it really managed to be good and like just a really good rip-off of Groundhog Day, you know, just like a horror movie version of that. But Happy Death Day to you. Happy Death Day to you. I loved the first one. I did not expect it to be just so fun and eventful and just... And then the scene where, you know, like, just... where she's doing a bunch of tests and like they got the music going, I was like, what? This is a horror movie. And then it really made me fall in love with the movie and the actors and the actress, you know, and just the entire story altogether. And then the fact that the sequel is just the exact same thing, except they're doing more crazy stuff, just like in Groundhog Day. Like, that trailer was, whew, there was so much. Now that the first one knew that they were know what they were doing, and then the second one, they definitely know what they're doing, and now they're definitely showing it, because that's what caught me off guard with the movie. Is like, I didn't expect it to be that good. I expected the trailer just to be like it's PG-13, it's a horror movie, you're barely gonna have any good kills and, you know, stuff. But no, it surprised me, so I'm hyped for this sequel. Number 5, a movie that the trailer has not even come out of, but I love in the Fast and the Furious movies, Hobbs Shaw. I don't see how this is going to work out, or if this is even going to be good, but it's a spin-off with Luke Hobbs, Damien Shaw, Jason Statham, and The Rock, and some other guys without the whole cast of the Fast and the Furious. I think it'll be a good spin-off. I think it'll be fun. I don't know what to expect from it, but I have to add a Fast and Furious onto this list, man. I mean, I can't deny it. Number 4, just a little bit better than that because I love Star Wars. Star Wars Episode 9. Me and my dad will probably hopefully go and see it right when it comes out. I have no idea. He's hyped for it. I'm hyped for it. I don't know what they're going to do. I wanted to put it lower because, you know, number 8, The Last Jedi. I liked The Last Jedi. I thought that it did some new stuff. I thought that, you know, the story structure was a little, But, you know, I thought it was a good movie. I thought it changed stuff up, made stuff different. I thought it was like a good mixture between The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. And I can't wait to see what this new one does, because, you know, J.J. Abrams is coming back, and he's probably just going to wipe all of it out of existence, which I think is going to suck, because, you know, but anyways, whatever. Number 3, movie that I had the most fun time with, and was actually a little scared, from the first one, It, Chapter 2. I'm hyped for this movie. I love the first one. Thing is that the second half of the book is not good. Second half of the old movie is not good. So, and I know they got some good actors like James McAvoy, I can't remember any of the other ones, but, you know, they got some good actors playing all the kids as adults, and I really think it'll be fun. You got Richie being played by Bill Hader, and give me a minute. I think that'll be really fun and enjoyable and just like, yes! But I don't know what this is going to go like, and I really hope that it's going to go good and smooth, and maybe if we don't enjoy it as the first one, at least it can be a good movie telling a good story. So, but it's coming out this year, and I'm so happy for it. Number 2, it's only up here because I love Terminator. Terminator 2019, untitled Terminator film. I don't expect this movie to be good at all, but I freaking love the Terminator 2. I love even the crappy sequels, just for movies, just because they're blockbuster movies. It's just, you know, fan fiction films, sort of. I don't know. That's what I heard from Sean Chandler, is he loves them because they're fan fiction films or whatever. But it's at number 2 because I just love it. But yeah, I want to see where this one goes. I know they're getting James Cameron back. I know he's focusing on the Avatar movies, and he's not really focusing on this. And I know there is some story things with like political stuff, and I'm like, God, no. And then Arnold Schwarzenegger isn't playing a Terminator. He's playing a human that the Terminator is going to be based on. So there's a lot of things that I'm not liking about this movie. But it's at number 2 just because I love Terminator. Number 1. I'm not going to watch any of the trailers. I love to Get Out. I love Jordan Peele, who directed it. He's making Us. I don't know what this movie is. I've only seen the poster with the woman with the scissors. Like this. Not showing her face, you know. Not showing her face, but you know. Like this. With scissors, you know. I'm not going to watch any of the trailers. This is a movie that I'm going to go in, ghost it. Just not knowing what's going to happen. And I'm going to go in. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to see what he has to offer. I'm not going to watch any of the trailers. None of the spoilers. Not going to see anything of it. And I think that makes me hype for it even more, because I love to Get Out in his horror movies, and I can't wait to see what he does with this one. So, because of that, number 1 is Us, 2019. I hope that it wins the Academy Award for Best Horror Film, or just Best Movie, because last year with Get Out didn't win, and it was Shape of Water, which was a sci-fi movie and won Best Picture, which was an achievement. And I hope Us can win an Academy Award for 2019. But anyways, guys, that is it. That is my top 10 anticipated films and 10 other films that are honorable mentions. If you like this video, make sure to like it, put a thumbs up. If you don't, put a thumbs down. Maybe in the middle. You can comment in the middle. But if you want, subscribe to keep up with what I do. Comment on what you think I should do next in my videos, stuff like that. Anyways, guys, I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.